don't even know where to start. That's that bad. I've covered a lot of what I'm going to say here on my channel. And I'm not going to break any ground here, I don't think, by saying, like, I think the whole, from the manager to every single player on the pitch today, could have done better. All of them could have done a lot better. Fred, for me, was probably our best player, and even he could have done better. There was times he could have done so much better. It feels fucking desperate at the moment, doesn't it? It feels like if we don't bring in any reinforcements whatsoever... Do you know what? If we don't bring in reinforcements, that is so fucking on the board about how they do not give a fuck about this football team. Recruitment is so fucking important. So important. We're arguably already half a dozen players down because of who got moved on at the start of Ollie's reign and in the summer, the likes of Herrera and stuff that haven't been replaced. We're bringing through youngsters. And I see a lot of people actually go, Frank Lampard's bringing through youngsters. Yeah, and you might have noticed how inconsistent they've been of late. The youngsters that Lampard's bringing through are the same age as Marcus Rashford. Not the same age as Mason Greenwood or Brandon Williams. We need enforcements big time. That United are 5 midfielders down. McTominay, because he's injured and he's out for a long time by the sounds of things. Pogba, because, well, he don't fucking play for us, does he? So we're missing him. Fellaini, Herrera. Who's the other one? Missing another one, aren't we? Can't remember who the other one is. Matic, because he's fucking shit and old. That's 5 internationals that we don't have. Contrast that. So who have we got? We've got Pereira, who we don't really know what position he plays. We've got Fred, who up until about a month ago, people was calling the worst signing that they've ever seen in the United shirt. He's had a great month. It was very close, I thought, to player of the month. I thought Marcus deserved it. Decent again tonight because it actually looks like he gives a fuck, even though he was missing a little bit in ability. And certainly shooting ability. But look at the midfield Chelsea are playing with. Kovacic, Kante, Jorginho. Even Barkley is way more experienced than any of the ones that we're trying to roll with. And then they're bringing in some decent youngsters on top of that as well. That's why they look decent. They had someone in Abraham who'd had a brilliant season on loan. I remember when he went to Swansea on loan in his first season in Premier League, he only scored 5 goals, I think. Might not even been that. And I was like, watch out for this kid, he's fucking sick. It didn't work out for him at Swansea. He's had a couple more loans and it's actually turned out all right for him. But the players that we're bringing through, some of them might have fantastic careers at United, but they don't have the leadership around. They don't have a Kante around them. They don't have a Jorginho around them. They don't have players that have got a lot of fucking experience and are still fucking good around them. And Paul Pogba, man, didn't even play today. So you can't go, well, he was shit tonight. he wasn't there tonight. I think the fact he wasn't there tonight is a massive issue. If he's injured, he's injured. Right? Sound. Yeah, you're injured. All right, cool. But why do I feel like it's not 100% there? Why do I feel like there's more going on here? Do you know what I mean? Does it not feel... Does it not feel like if he wanted to fucking play, he would play? Does it not feel like if he wanted to be here, he would be saying things? Does it not feel like his agent comes out and says what he says? With Pogba's blessing. His brother's coming out and saying, with Pogba's blessing. Fergie got rid of David Beckham because he thought the circus around him was too much of a distraction for the rest of the club. Gary Neville said it a few weeks ago. It might have been longer ago than that. Every week it's something else with Pogba. Every week. And you know what? I think he gets slandered a little bit because his time at United has been better than I think a lot of people are willing to admit. His first season, everyone's like, oh, he's fucking shit. He was creating so many chances that Zlatan wasn't putting away. His second season, he had really good spells. Last season, he scored 16 goals. He's not been I don't think he's been what we thought we was going to get, but he's not been shit. He's been pretty effective. But his commitment to the club, his commitment to the cause just doesn't feel like it's there at all. And I know that he didn't play tonight, and I know people are like, what the fuck has this got to do with tonight? But I think it's symptomatic. He's on the roster, he's getting paid, and he doesn't want to fucking be there. He should be the role model for Mason Greenwood, for Dylan Levitt, for Brandon Williams, for Marcus Rashford even. He should be, this is a World Cup winning world record signing that came through the academy, has gone and got some experience elsewhere, now he's back. He should be the fucking captain of this club, shouldn't he? When you look at the credentials of this guy, he should be the club captain. He says Ashley fucking Young. How fucking bad is that? How shit and uncommitted is Paul Pogba when they go, Ashley Young, captain's armband, sorted. It's not the only problem at the club. There's fucking loads. But you can't tell me it's not a problem and it's not a factor. And I'm not even spoken about the fucking game in the slightest tonight, have I? Do you know what? Credit where it was due, Arsenal were well better than us tonight. They pressed us. They made us force errors. They were just better. They were just better. Simple. But the goals, we could have come out of that 0-0 and then gone, they was well better than us. But the goals, fuck me. It's not even schoolboy standard stuff. And this seems to be how people are scoring against us. We've had a couple of really good goals scored against us. So you go, fuck no one's saving that. But the goals that we are conceding at the minute, you just go, what the fuck, man? What the fuck are you doing? Why is De Gea palming a ball on his line? Was that the hardest shot he's ever faced? Is that Eusebio in 1968? It's not, is it? Alex Stepney held it with no fucking gloves on. Why is he fucking volleyball palming that there? Onto Lindelof, who I don't think knew anything about it. And it just ricochets off him and gets fucking slung into the roof of the net. If they don't back him, they might as well fucking sack him tonight, because it's not going to get any better without better players. Simple. I'm out of here in a bit.